Hello, hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? All right. I hope everybody's Friday night is going well. It's so exciting here in Phoenixville right now. So, it's really not. All right. Oh, hey!
Hey, I'm live.
Whoa!
I'm alive and live. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much, dude. Just hanging back, watching some Jeopardy, and then ate some Arby's. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in a dark spot.
That's gonna hit hard later.
I hope. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be really disappointed in that half club I bought. It's like a quarter pound of turkey and a quarter pound of ham, and then a half pound of bacon. Allegedly, I don't think it was that big, but it was still a hefty sandwich.
The apocalypse is treating you well.
It's not bad, man. It could be way worse. I could be Joe Exotic.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Shots fired. No, shots fired. But how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Hanging in there as much as I can. It's just it's a really weird time, man. Like the way just being like locked in and not doing my usual thing,
which is
going out all the time.
That would be something ridiculous, like just hunting goats in Phoenixville. I don't know. Whatever the hell you do.
Ignore calls from Gabrielle. She keeps trying to call me. Yeah. So we've got a couple people streaming in right now. How's everybody doing out there? Make sure you comment down below. I see Natasha and Jen are very excited to see Juan.
Hi. What's up?
So
I don't
what music what have you been listening to during the apocalypse right now? Like what's your like jam?
That's a question for me or everybody. I don't know. I guess either each other. Right now I've been still bumping that Childish Gambino that came out last month.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, 3/15/2020. Apparently
Okay.
It means something, but it's just the date that it was like first released. Algorithm is my shit, and I think it's the second track on the album, and it's just so fire. Beyond that,
is it just a single?
Well, Algorithm's one of the singles, yeah, but it's a full album. I think it has 15 tracks on it or something, some insane number.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just released at like 4 a.m. on the 15th of March randomly. That's when I freaked out. I said something in the chat. I'm like, oh my god, is this happening? And it was new Donald Glover. He actually is going by Donald Glover and not Childish Gambino for this album. So I thought that was an interesting choice.
So not to segue into what we're watching yet, but I started Community just like came on Netflix.
Dude, Community is my shit.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen it. Like maybe I saw like an episode like in passing because I remember seeing Chevy Chase and being like, "What?"
Yeah, dude.
But Donald Glover's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, like I think it's like the 4th episode, he tells the Indian guy, he lies to him and says, "Oh yeah, like I'm Danny Glover's I'm Danny Glover's kid,
Yeah.
and I'm the biggest rapper in the world or something. It's like it was so funny.
Oh, dude, I love that. Troy and Abed, best friends for life.
It's funny because like was he really even doing rap back then?
Yeah, he was right before Freaks and Geese came out. There was Camp. No. Camp was the one that came after that. What was that? Cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac was like, I don't know, this interesting, like, he would take indie rock songs and make beats out of them with Ludwig von Jonhausen, who's the producer that he works with since the beginning. And then Freaks and Geeks came out. That was an EP, and then from then on, it was the rest kind of history. It was in 2010 that came out.
Oh wait, Freaks and Geeks is something he released.
That's what the EP, not the show, but the EP that he did was called Freaks and Geeks, and that's what first got me into him. I was like, because I knew him as the guy from DerekComedy.com, which was a YouTube channel that was on College Humor. And then from there, I'm like, this guy can kind of rap. And then he released these mixtapes, and I was like, what the? This is surreal. And he would just spit fire since then.
Gabrielle says we should change our name to the Beard and Butter Boys.
Beard and Butter? I mean, for you, this is just quarantine dirt on my face, essentially. I'm not shaving this shit. I'm too lazy. But I'm probably going to keep the stash. I've been requested to keep the stash from too many people, and I think I'm going to do it. It's going to be gross, and you're going to have to deal with it.
Cool. All right. All right. Dude, so Vincent, who is one of my roommates who is the bassist in our band, his boss was going somewhere for the week or wasn't going to work, so like Vincent was like taking over. So what was that? No, I'm sorry. No. Oh, what? I'm getting confused because I'm looking at the live feed, and then I saw you doing something, and I'm like, "What? Can you not hear me?" So,
no. I can hear you fine. I thought John was like getting distracting or something, like classic God. John Eyrick.
He's listening. Don't give him ideas. So Vincent like went upstairs. He was in the bathroom for a while. I'm like, all right, like, and he comes out. He completely shaved like his whole face except for that he has a big mustache now. And he did it because his boss has a mustache, so he wanted to throw off like all the employees by coming in with like the same mustache as his boss.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good look for him. We're like, you need to keep the stash, dude.
Yeah, because he had it in old photos before when he had shorter hair. I was like, yeah, he looked like a cop, but like, it's a good old stash. I'm just here for support. Oh, thanks, John. Vincent taking over. That's so gross.
Natasha, what do you want us to make pointy?
My little beard hairs.
Oh,
my tiny one.
I get a little nervous when she starts telling me to make things pointy.
That's concerning. It shouldn't be like that.
Gabrielle's asking if that's where we rub butter on ourselves, or do we do? And do the truffle shuffle. There won't be any truffle shuffles from me today.
Maybe from me. I've been known to do a truff shuff once in a while, so we call it on the circuit the truff shuff.
You know what? If we get, let's say if 10 people if 10 people go and buy Sunblind shirts on our Bandcamp tonight, I'll do the truffle shuffle.
That's a big ask, Luke. How much are you selling these shirts for the fine people? There's the wine. I was waiting for it.
I think they're like $15 on our Bandcamp. I'm not sure.
You can post a link in the chat and everything. See if people, want to get on this action. I think you have more merch ideas for the band, right? Coming up sometime in the near future.
Yeah. So I mean, it really all depends on.
Tip.
I mean, it really happens like with what's going on with the shutdown. But one of the things that's it.
See, yeah, I got you too.
Vincent's here with his mustache. Vincent, come on in and show this bad boy.
He has to come into this.
Look at that bad boy. Can you get close up to
That's a fucking dad. That's amazing. Hi, Vincent. It's good to see you, bud.
What's up? Oh, dude, it's very Super Troopers-esque. I'm loving it.
It's fucking amazing. It's only going to get better with age.
It is going to get better with age.
Mm-hmm.
Just like divorce.
Scott
Salad is on.
Really? Oh shit! Yo, what's up,
Scotty.
Scotty? Oh man, Scotty, too fucking hottie.
Yeah, dude. Where were we before the mustache and the
We're
I
talking
don't
about
even
music and what we're listening to. Childish Gambino, Community, all that crap. The band doing some merch ideas. See, I might
so
be in the clouds, but I keep things on track. I'm pretty good.
so I'm thinking about doing bandanas so you can actually use them as masks as well. So I got a price quote, but since I mean I'm still working,
Turtle.
but I don't have. Some of my clients are kind of holding off right now, so I don't want to go and order $400 worth of bandanas.
That's fair. Me and a friend of mine, from actually a coworker of mine, a great idea they had about 3D printing the shield so you can put plastic in them for like healthcare providers. So I'm trying to see if there's someone local here that's selling a 3D printer to see if my friend, if he wants to make the trek out here, we can set up some 3D printing stuff and try to make some masks or something. It's a cool idea, and I thought it'd be cool to pay it forward.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, very big brain, but like I don't know. It's gonna be a tough call. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, so I have a couple friends that are actually making masks basically almost for free. Like they're taking donations and everything, but they're trying to give out masks to like the health workers right now, like reusable like cloth masks. Yeah, one of my friends, Brooke Harlan, who I went to college with.
Shout out, Brooke.
Shout out, Brooke. I can actually put her Instagram link down below.
Her leaks.
Her Instagram link.
That's NSFW, Luke.
What?
Not safe for work, dog. You sending people's leaks.
link.
And I got you.
But she's been just doing them, like, giving them out for free and taking donations. So if you guys want to donate, I'm putting the link, her Instagram link, down below. I don't think she's taking orders anymore because she's gotten so many. I'm actually putting the link down below right now on Facebook.
Cool. Face.
But follow her, support her in some way if you can, even if you send her like $1 or whatever. Like, it's really cool to see. Because I was kind of saying to her, I was like, she's a fabrics major. She's been making like lunch lunch bags, reusable lunch bags that people can use, stuff like that for a while now. And she's been doing the masks just to help people out during this.
I gotta remember not to read the comments when you're making like serious stuff. People were talking about like foreskins and everything, and Brandon actually has a good idea. Turtlenecks. You think we can get Brooke to make Sunblind like designer turtlenecks? That'd be something.
I could ask. I mean,
toss it up. I mean, at the very least, do we even have hoodies? I forget like what merch we have besides shirts and dad hats and beard oil.
We do not have hoodies. They are super expensive. But we'll see what happens. We have 3 different types of t-shirts. We have the circles one, which is the tattoo that I have on my leg. We have the album art, like it's like an offshoot of the album art that's actually behind the screen right now of us. And then we have the lyrics from our song Ghost from the last album on a t-shirt. And then we have beanies that actually go with the kind of like match that ensemble of the navy blue t-shirt.
The ensemble.
But
like a fashion baby.
Yeah, if you guys want to add your friends to the watch party, that'd be awesome. But we've got dad hats, which, so with all of our merch, I've been using a local company, so I'm keeping it local to the Philadelphia area. But I've also been using super high quality products. So like all the t-shirts are really high quality t-shirts. The dad hats are high quality. Eric actually got one and was like shocked at how good it was. I forget what band he said was using the same thing. It might have been Grayscale.
Probably. They have
yeah.
really good. They have quality merch, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. These like newer pop punk bands just know what's up when it comes to merch.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I mean,
you ever seen Chon's merch?
No.
It's like designer shit. You gotta check it out sometime, man. I have a few Chon shirts. I'm too fat to fit in, but they're great. You know, whenever I'm not fat or decide to make it a tank top. It's not a tank top, a halter top. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, tank top's not gonna make it slimmer. I need to open my belly and let it breathe some more.
Yeah, let that baby breathe.
Mm-hmm. That baby breathe. Bubble bath. Anyway, but what else were we talking about? Yeah, music, new music, and merch. You been listening to anything really?
So I've been listening to. It's funny. I've been like kind of like all over the place. So I've been listening to NF, his last album. And then I've been doing like a flashback and listening to Cartel. If you ever got into them.
Cartel, man. They won that weird Dr. Pepper thing on MTV. That's all I remember them for.
I don't even know that.
Dude, all right, I need to send you this fucking link. So the Cartel did this contest where they were stuck inside this dome as a band for I think like a month or so, and they were recorded. It was all sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Like you see Dr. Pepper shit all over the place. And it was this thing they did, and they had to record an album, or I think it was an album they had to record in that time they were there, and it was like a show.
Dude, that's a great idea.
Like, yeah, they're like not. It doesn't get like too insane from what I remember, but you can tell like things were getting a little hostile because they were just with each other all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I can't even like. I'm trying to think like that time frame too. Like that was when bands like Boys Like Girls, Cobra Starship, and were like kind of coming and getting big, and like that was the new like pop punk stuff or the pop rock stuff to play, and their stuff was considered like too soft or too whatever. It was odd. I love the Cartel, man.
Dude, I was just saying, hey, Zaire is on. Yeah. Zaire Jones.
Fucking honestly is a great jam.
Zaire, it's Zaire's birthday. He's one of my lovers here in Phoenixville.
Happy birthday, Zaire. That's all you're getting. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh man, so Cartel, I've been listening to them, and it's funny, I said to my roommate Julie the other day, like, I don't know how they didn't get bigger because they were in that like emo like pop punk scene, but they were still very like easy accessible like pop rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were like
too soft.
Well, like yeah, so I mean like I feel like they could have been in a lot of like movie soundtracks and like just suit a lot of radio, but for some reason, like they weren't. I don't know. I would have thought they would have gotten a lot bigger than they did, but yeah, they're a solid band. I've been listening to their like first two albums, and a couple other like various things here and there. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been listening to the last couple days.
Yeah, what was it? I'm trying to think of this other thing. That listened to some other rap stuff recently too by I think it's Blimes and the Gifted Gab. It's like these two chicks that just kill it, and it's such a shame that they're not more popular. You're saying like things are not more popular. Me and the couple of people from my work were talking about these people too because they're just talented. Just no one knows who the hell they are. Like the one chick did a feature with Method Man. Like.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I mean, like, you never. I don't know a single soul that's ever heard of them. I discovered them on accident, just flipping through stuff.
I was listening at the beginning of the quarantine, and it was because I started watching the show Dave.
Oh, hello, Aaron.
On Hulu, and
Dave.
I think we might. I don't want to talk about this too much because I think we talked about it the last episode, but I started listening to Little Dicky, which I had never listened to. And I love it because it's basically stand-up rap. So really good rapper, but doesn't take himself seriously at all, which like like I love so much.
Yeah, I like watching his interactions now more than ever. Like knowing him as an artist is cool, but like he has this. There's a series called like Maddie and Benny Eat Out America,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a Maddie Matheson, Benny Blanco. They have this cooking show, and they just like do a fuck ton of drugs or like do something crazy and just hang out with their friends. They're like these celebrities. So the one they hang out with Lil Dicky in the second episode, and they go to a Jewish deli, and it's hilarious. Like they're like talking about like making out with brisket.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
Well, it's so funny because like the movie, the show Dave is almost semi autobiographical, but he did that video, Save Money. Have you seen that video?
Well, oh yeah, man, what's fucking with Fetty Wap and Remy Ma, right?
Yeah.
So, go save that money.
Yeah, so like it's literally like the antithesis of most rap videos. It's all about like not spending money, and he filmed this like epic rap video, music video, without I mean, like he paid the guys that filmed it and everything.
That's so good.
But he made money off the video. So like, you know, his thing was like they literally went to all these mansions in like LA and just asked people if they could use their mansion for like 15 minutes.
So good.
And it's really funny because it's kind of like the heart of like being an entrepreneur or a musician. He said like they got like it was like 43 no's, and then this like 60-something-year-old lady was just like, sure.
I love this. Like, she's like, just a music video? How long are you gonna be? Yeah, okay. She just lets them. It's so good. Oh, Pillow Talking is a good track, Sam.
Yeah, Pillow Talk is good. Yeah, I don't think I have not seen the video for that. I've listened to the song.
Oh, dude, you guys, I'm just pillow talking with a man. That video. Oh God, it's so good.
And he's a Philly boy. I don't know if everybody knows that. Cheltenham. Yeah, it's they filmed like one of the episodes that showed his parents at the Willow Grove Mall. Like they just like pulled up to the Willow Grove Mall. It was cool.
Luke, I forgot to ask, what are you drinking tonight? Just red wine?
Red wine, man. I've been going easy on the red wine. I was going really, really heavy. Like last week. And I got to the point where I'd be like 4 glasses in, and then I would like lay down or something like that to like watch something, and I'd pass out. And I wake up like 2 hours later with a splitting headache, and I'm like, all right, like there's too much sugar and wine for me now.
Yeah, I'm drinking some hard seltzer because I was done drinking beer for a little bit. So I got Willie's Super Brew. I got it because it was the last case.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I've never heard anything about it, but it's like award winning. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's fucking delicious, man. It's pineapple and lime.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's fucking dank.
I had a couple. Vincent bought a case of Stella Lagers like the other day, so I had like a couple of those yesterday. I've been like backing off the drinking just because I don't know. I feel like I'm getting the quarantine 15 like really easy.
Sorry, Natasha talked about Four Locos, and my body decided to quiver.
Gabrielle keeps talking about Uncut, and
she wants to play a song. I really wish we're not ignoring it. It's just that I don't know how we would be able to do it. Like, we haven't even tested this out yet to see if it would be impedant or anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I don't think it would work very well.
The dick jokes are fucking great. Like their penis. Like, I just imagine like her in like the corner of her apartment tapping on a laptop, like their penises. Yeah.
Natasha is so ridiculous. What have you guys comment down below? What have you guys been drinking during the quarantine to get you through? Or like if you haven't been drinking booze, tell us like what if you're drinking soda, making tea, I don't know, brewing some.
Yeah, we're cooking, like whatever. You're making soup and shit, or a casserole. I don't know. We've been making pulled pork every damn week here. It's fucking great.
Yeah, one of my clients, his girlfriend Kim, messaged me. I made this funny video for Red Bearded Marketing about when they said they were closing the liquor stores, and it shows me like Googling how to make prison hooch in your toilet.
Prison.
And she told me, oh, Brandon's drinking seltzers. I was doing some seltzers too, and of course Jen's doing wine. But
Hell yeah.
so she saw my video, and she actually like Googled like how to make booze from home. So she's making mead. She sent me a picture of like she bought like this like
mead, man.
Yeah, I'm tempted. I might do it. She bought this like it's like this huge like 2-gallon thing that you prep, and like it's, but I mean she's not gonna be able to drink it for like I think like 2 months, she said.
Oh, who cares, man? You're just making you're just an endless supply of booze from the bees. It's booze.
Is worth. Yeah, I know Gabrielle's been drinking tequila. That's her like pick of poison.
Mm-hmm. Tequila's I mean, not my favorite, but it ain't bad.
See, it's got to be at least medium, like medium level. Like not, I could do top shelf is good, but I can't do cheap tequila. But I also get a little rowdy on tequila.
There's oh god, I forget what it's called, but it's like under like $25 bottle a tequila that I had recently, and it was fucking awesome.
Well, so I'm actually gonna put an order in for Faber.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh, hey, Brooke is on.
Oh, what's up, Brooke?
My girl Brooke, Cecilio is on. We got a lot of people. It's cool. Thanks for joining in, guys.
Yeah, it's right.
Faber has. If you guys haven't checked out Faber, that's a local Philadelphia distillery. Super cheap liquor, and it's actually like I bought a thing of their rum, and I could have actually sipped on it. Like it was actually really smooth, which I like. I've gotten bottles that are twice the price. It was like $15 for the bottle. I've gotten bottles that are like twice the price, and like I wouldn't sip on them. Like I would have to mix it with something.
I don't know. Like I've had their stuff mixed with the drinks, and I haven't had it by itself. But one distillery actually out of freaking Norristown makes really, really good liquor. They're called Five Saints, and it's out of like a old like firehouse.
I passed it the last time I was driving through there.
Dude, you got to stop by. Their gin is out of this world. It's made with chamomile and some other like aromatics. It is fucking divine, man. And the dude's cool as shit. Like we were just chilling there. He's like, I'm gonna order.
We just lost Juan for a second, but Faber has a gin that I'm looking to try as well. He's back. Hold on a second. Let me add you back to the mix. There we go.
Here I am. Bang, bang. Here I'm back. Here I'm back. back.
Juan is back. Juan is back. Juan is back.
Are we done? What's going on? What's up?
All right. we gotta make that track. Wow. Yo, Christopher likes drugs. He's from Delco.
I like that.
Yeah.
Norristown here. Oh god, I love. I was like, yeah, Cheltenham represent, the fucking Delco represent, Norristown represent. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's.
Wait, Jen's from Norristown. That explains a lot.
I don't know if it explains enough. She's probably the reason. It's probably the reason that BP was still in business. I need parliaments.
All right, we need to record that song, and that it's going to be our theme song when we do these.
Like the Dave theme song. Yeah, I like that. My name's Juan.
My name's Juan.
But bread and butter boys. This isn't about me. It ain't about you. It's about the bread and butter boys.
It's about the bread and butter boys.
Yeah, man. But let's what else we're going to talk about tonight? Yeah, what everyone's doing, to kind of keep themselves occupied. For me, one of my favorite things I've been like checking out besides marble racing. You heard me. I said marble racing. Yeah, like fucking like the toys, the little marbles.
Really?
Well, no, that's not good at representation. But a marble, it just like goes around this track, and it's fascinating. Huh. Excuse me, I did not mean to burp there. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'll post a link later. But been watching like some of my favorite bands as you do live streams. from like their house or like from like a really disclosed location. Recently, Chris Caraba from Dashboard's been doing like a thing every day, and it's fun, man. It's just cool to just listen to it.
Yeah. So I was on Steel City, which is a local coffee house here in Phoenixville. They also brew beer.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. They do an open mic on Thursday nights. It's always got a huge turnout. They've been doing it for years. The new owners, Ed and Laura, are amazing people. Love them. They have been doing the open mic on Zoom every Thursday now. And I got a very, very stern text from Ed last week because I didn't perform. I just watched. So I did a song on the ukulele yesterday.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was cute. It's nice seeing a big man holding a small instrument. You know what I mean? But they so they're opening on the weekends to do they're doing. Yeah, I was actually Brandon. I did listen to Ben Gibbard. He's been streaming stuff.
Stuff too. Questlove's been DJing at night. Actually, he's doing a DJ set tonight, I believe. Dude, Stevie Wonder called live the last time they did that, and it was, "Here is the Jeffy.
Jeffy.
Oh, his name's Jeffy, and he likes apples."
Jeffy, you like apples? My name's Jeffy. I like apples.
I can pound a potato.
If you don't know what we're talking, we're making the Ringer references. Our cat's name is Jeffy, and the main character in the Ringer's name is Jeffy. Mm-hmm. So we pretend that that's what he would sound like if he had a voice. Mm-hmm. So I guess this kind of segues into like what local businesses have you guys been supporting? Comment down below. So the weekends here. Steel City has been doing I think it's like 8 a.m. to noon taking orders. You can check on their website and on their Facebook. I'm not sure exactly. I know they end at noon because I don't get up before noon on the weekends, so that's how I know.
Yeah.
Gabrielle dropped off some coffee for me the other weekend from Steel City. But
that's nice of her.
It was very nice of her. I love you, Gabrielle. But a lot of the places here in town have been they're still open doing dinner from like 4 to 9 or so. We did Uncle B's on Tuesday, I believe it was.
Nice, man.
Yeah, they did smoked wings. Yeah, it was Tuesday because they're closed on Mondays.
Juan Wang.
Dude, their smoked wings are incredible. Not as good as smoked cat. But
oh, look at that. There's the mama. Oh, I miss the cat.
She's not
no matter how annoying she is.
She's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. We did. Like I think we did like 8 pounds. Yeah, 8 pounds of smoked wings.
That's awesome.
And it was sick. We did. They have like a Caribbean jerk sauce, which is like I always get the Caribbean jerk, and then I'll get like another flavor. But it's always like the one I have because it's like it's spicy. It like just clears out your sinuses. And then we did a regular buffalo. We did. They have a sweet chili one now, and then we did there's a garlic parm. A butter
sweet chili sounds dank.
Dude, they were all so good. So yeah, we did that on Tuesday, and then we did pizza last night because we didn't feel like cooking. We were just in the mood for pizza.
Yeah, that was me tonight, except I supported my national chain in Arby's. And if you didn't catch in the beginning of the show, whatever the hell this is, podcast.
Sorry, John Eric started playing guitar in his room. He couldn't resist. He couldn't resist interrupting the show more.
I couldn't even hear him. But any hoser, doing that and like supporting KBW, the only beer distributor nearby that's open.
Oh wow! Yeah, we have one like a block away.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. It sucks because like I love supporting local businesses and everything. I mean, we found out today that Mark's, this like fucking sandwich shop that's really good, is still open, so that's rad. But it's hard because like we're so far away from things that are a walkable distance.
Right.
But support your local businesses you can, man. We are we're all in this together, and when you don't feel like doing something, you just like, you know what, gonna get a Sammy or something. If you got the cash, do it. I know it's not easy for everybody. Support them as much as you can. It doesn't have to be food; it can be anything else.
By the way, Brandon, you are completely fucking correct. Brandon said he's singing emo by himself and crying.
Sure. He's
actually playing. He's playing "Screaming Infidelities." I can hear it. Like,
screaming. Of course, when you say like Dashboard, it's like, oh yes, the song gets in.
Yeah, yeah. It's probably because we mentioned Chris Carrabba, so now
I'll get to that in a minute, Eric.
Now he's in the room crying, which gives Julie a very much needed break, which is good. So
from what?
John.
Oh, I was gonna say the crying though. He has to be quiet, I guess. Is he a quiet crier?
No. Is anything quiet about John?
Quiet, cry it. Cry it burp over there?
No, not at all. So like we've been cooking a lot at home, but we at least once a week we've been trying to get some like local takeout or delivery.
What was it? And our drummer Eric's in the chat here too. We got to talk about something that he's doing here shortly. But support your artists too. I mean, we were talking about our merch earlier, but not just us, our friends. We'll put some bands in the link and share them later. Eric
says he's been tearing up some pierogies, which sounds really good.
Dude, fucking progs. Like, you're making your own, Eric? Or you got some Mama T's at your house or Mrs. T's?
Yeah, Eric, we want to know. This is like top news right now.
Inquiring minds.
Yeah. Yeah, inquiring. I actually put this recipe on my roommate Julie's Facebook wall. It's for making pierogi lasagna. So it's lasagna made out of pierogies.
Oh, strong, man.
I'm gonna die. Like, let's just take me, Lord. Just take me. He's making Paul's. This is Paul's. I don't know that one. Where is that? One,
and it's like the shit in the box, isn't it?
I don't know. Is that like a Costco's like thing, or like where?
It's still in John, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it's green box. No, they make the fucking weird fish sticks. Eric, no. What are you?
He said, "Wait, those are fish sticks." Okay, Mrs. T's. Yeah, that's yeah. Cool.
You guys might not know this by looking at me, but I am well equipped in the frozen food aisle.
Oh, Brandon got some Three Brothers in Pottstown a week or two ago.
Fucking Three Brothers.
I think I need to do some Three Brothers tomorrow. Like, I think we did Three Brothers like last week.
I just had a bad thought.
Oh God,
this might fuck up Cinco de Mayo.
Dude, it's definitely gonna fuck up Cinco de Mayo.
Fuck, dude. I'm taking off that day. I wanted to see the mariachi band. Fuck.
We might have to be the mariachi band.
I'm down with that. We'll fucking do Taco Tuesday, bread and butter boys, regardless of lockdown. We're gonna have a Taco Tuesday takeover.
Awesome.
Alliteration.
Vincent, I don't know what aisle you're getting the fish sticks in, but
you can go to Aussie
to where?
Aussie, the Asian food market in Montgomeryville. I'm sure they got fish sticks.
Fish sticks. Yeah. That sounds like something you would get at the Q Mart.
I would not, even if I found out it was good, I would not get it at the fucking Q
Mart. You could definitely get the clap at the Q Mart. I don't know about fish sticks.
The same place I get my porn is the same place I can hang out with the crocodiles. The same place I can do karaoke. The same place they have children's books for sale in the front of the store.
I'm actually surprised that at no point during the Tiger King was the Q Mart involved in that. Like, I was like waiting for
we're find out shit. I know we're gonna dig some shit up. Where there's like 12,000 gators just around Quakertown.
Yeah, where he comes in, he's like, my favorite place to go to in Pennsylvania is a Q Mart. Fucking Carol Baskin, she isn't allowed here.
Dude, speaking of that, did you hear that? Crap, we have to talk about something else in a minute, but you hear they're going to release a new episode on Sunday?
Are they? Is it just one episode?
It's like a little, I think 1 or 2 episodes. It's like the after show.
Really?
Yep. This Sunday on the 12th, folks, Tiger King, the after show.
Just
I'm excited.
Did you see the news headline about like somebody brought up the like Joe Exotic to like Trump?
Oh my god, yeah, I know this.
And he's just like
I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, oh well, we'll be looking into that. Like 22 years seems a little excessive. Like, you know, we're gonna look at like,
yeah, we'll look into it. Like, just
you know, it was you know what it was? It was probably just some news reporter that's like, I can get this guy to talk about anything and get a news headline out of it. He's like, I'm gonna like, what else? What would be better than like a gay zookeeping polygamist? Like, let's get Trump to talk about this. Like, that's the ultimate headline.
Oh my god, I don't even want to imagine. Those two like talking a little bit, just like those conversations are probably fucking obscene. Like, yeah, everyone should have a tiger.
I want to see him pardon Joe Exotic, because it literally will be like some sort of episode of like WWE, like Joe Exotic and Trump. Like, we're living in a reality show right now.
Mm-hmm. Weird times, man.
Weird times. I'm sure that's probably something that's in the Book of Revelation. We're like overlooking it.
Talking about the mullet Messiah. So you're trying to get at?
Here
he is our Tiger King.
All these weird depictions in the Book of Revelation are just. It's really just about like Trump and Joe the Tiger King.
Oh man. Well, terrible segue, but I forgot the tequila. It was called Espolón.
Espolón, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Faber makes a really good one for like, I think it's like under $20.
Yeah, this one's like around $21, I think, in PA. Right?
Brandon said he'll probably give Joe Exotic a cabinet position.
In what cabinet?
He'll probably be like, is there like a cabinet position? Is there a cabinet position for like
head of
state parks or something like that?
I could be head of design.
It'll be a new and improved Parks and Rec reality show.
That would be terrifying. Like Yellowstone just have wild tigers. Yeah, look at all this land. They can just roam and just eating kids. Just going and getting kids. It's like, I didn't think they get the kids. They're usually pretty good with those little people.
Dude. I just watched I think Netflix put The Hangover on this week.
Yeah, so like the great Hangover. Sarah Marshall's back. I'm so happy.
So of course I watched The Hangover like right away, and we got to the scene where there's the tiger in the bathroom. Yeah. And right away I'm like, that's probably Doc Ansell's tiger. Like he said in the show that they did a ton of stuff with Hollywood. So like, I wouldn't be surprised. You could probably I should Google it, but I wouldn't be surprised if that tiger like belonged to like one of those three, psychopaths that were on the show.
Psycho killer. Scary. Oh, wow.
That'd be a good cover for us to do.
Apparently the tiger was Mike Tyson's.
Well, all right. So I believe in the show they showed Mike Tyson going to, I want to say it was Doc Ansell's.
There was like older footage or some shit. There was also Shaq with like Joe Exotic at one point too. But yeah, apparently that tiger is Mike Tyson's, and he has 7 of them.
Well, he probably bought them from either Doc or Joe. I mean, they're the two big players in America for buying tigers. So that might be something to fact check for the next episode.
Well, hell yeah.
Gabrielle, when is Jen not drunk after 8 p.m. on a Friday night? That's my question.
Inquiring mind. Oh my goodness.
Jen, if you want us to play music, go on iTunes and Spotify and listen, or go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook video channel. I'm going to be going and recording some stuff this week. So Juan and I have actually we recorded some stuff in February. We're releasing 2 of the videos. Vince and I were looking over the 2 other ones. We're not so sure about the audio, the performance on the 2 other songs, but I'm gonna record some stuff this weekend for us to release. I'll let you guys know how many videos a week we're going to be releasing. But
Yeah, I'll be due to the popularity of a certain video on our channel, I gotta get cracking and release that.
yeah. So once this
Oh, there's Shiloh.
yeah, Shiloh just joined us.
Yeah. New
He's
challengers arrived.
yeah. So I'm gonna be doing some covers by myself this week and some originals, just so we have some stuff to put out. But as soon as we are safe to travel and congregate, Juan and I will be doing some songs.
Yeah, we'll consummate and we'll
consummate and congregate.
Figure all that. Oh shit! Sorry, you're right. Figure that all out. John had a good point too. Bluebird, another great distillery in the area, literally right on the corner from you.
Yeah, I got a bottle of their gin the other week. It was last weekend, and I'm not gonna say how fast I went through it. But it's very good. Very good.
That's a long time, man.
What was that?
2 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, it took me 2 years to go through that bottle. Yeah. Definitely not 2 nights. Definitely not. I would not do that. But I don't know what Jen just said. Always to 2 things. I think
it's the drunks. I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Drinkies. To the drinky hearts.
The drinky hearts.
There he is. He's off. He's on patrol.
Any noise that goes on. But does anybody have any local bands for us to check out that we can feature for the next podcast that we're doing, or vlog podcast, whatever you want to call this? Comment down below or slide into my DMs. Slide into my DMs for the local bands. Nothing else. I'm married to Jesus. I'm not single.
What the fuck was it? Midfield. I want to give a shout out to fucking Midfield. That new track they released today is fire.
Oh, they released a track today?
Yeah, John put it in the chat earlier. I was just like, all right, yeah, let's fucking check it out. Yeah, Breakdown's ill, man.
All right, I'll have to check that out.
I'll post the YouTube link here in the chat so people can check it out. The dude's in Midfield. Haven't seen him live, but I would love to play with him sometime soon.
Yeah, maybe we could make that happen. I've actually been talking to the lead singer of Boy Sets Fire.
Nice.
About doing at least some acoustic stuff, because he does solo shows and has a couple solo albums. So we're talking about doing like some sort of music shows together when all of this craziness is over.
Was it trying to think what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the other things we're releasing besides these covers, our drummer Eric is going to do a little drum video to one of our songs. What was it, the most recent single?
I think he did. Yeah, he did. If It's Aria.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see the production and everything he put into that.
Yeah, so he did that at Chaplin's. What was it, yesterday or the day before or something like that?
Yeah, somewhere around that time. If he's still watching, maybe he can clarify that here in the comments. But yeah, it's they're gonna hopefully release it or send it to Luke, I guess, to do editing or whatever. I'm not sure how we're going about that, but we'll get that out soon. I'm excited.
I don't know. Jen's telling us to cover it. I don't know what she's talking about, but
Caver it.
Caver it. Jen.
Cover Midfield?
Jen. Just no. Jen, I want to know, how's Chad doing? Is Chad okay? Let us know. I'm very worried about Chad.
What the fuck is Chad?
Chad, I don't think Chad's been able to bro out lately with this shutdown, so I'm very worried about Chad. So
well, as long as the fist pumping energy is still coursing through his veins, I think Chad's gonna do fine.
Chad is fueled on Natty Light and bromance, and I don't know how he's doing right now. I'm worried.
Guys, make sure you're checking on your Chads during this time.
So,
they get their energy from fist bumping their bros, and the fact they can't do that now is it's a dark time to be a Chad, man. Just after this podcast, make sure you're checking your Chads.
So this so you held a get together without Jen. Just stop typing, Jen. Keep drinking that bottle. You're that second bottle you're on, but stop typing. So the story behind Chad is Jen likes to go out on dates with guys that look like their name is Chad or Brett or something really douchey, like they're in a fraternity, even though they're 30 something. They still
Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler with a K is in kilo.
Right.
This but is the fist pumps.
So she shows up to PJ's. I want to say it was like emo night, and I was wasted. I was just gone. And she comes up and she's like, Luke, I want you to meet my date tonight. And she like turns around and she's like, this is Chad. And I look at him and I literally like he went to shake my hand and I fist bumped at him. And like he gave me this look and I just said, nope, I can't do this. And I just walked away. I like could not stop laughing because she's like, this is Chad. And he looked like a Chad. Like I just couldn't. I was gonna roast him, and I didn't know him. And I didn't want him to try to fight me because his name's Chad.
Oh, good to see you, Sean.
Yeah.
How you be doing? Good there, bud.
Hey, Sean, how's that cupcake tattoo going?
You turd. Like just one roast into another. Like, hey, how's that going?
It's just one inside joke after another.
You're literally burning marshmallows. You're making harshmallows, Luke.
Yeah,
just one after another.
So those of you who don't know Chad, Sean.
You don't know Chad.
If you don't know Chad, Sean, his first tattoo is a cupcake like right above his ass. It's beautiful.
It is a solid piece, man. I actually, all kidding aside, I thought it was pretty fucking. I thought it was pretty fucking sick.
It is impressive.
Off his butt.
Dude, I kind of was like, I was somewhat tempted to actually get the same thing because it's a funny tattoo, and I'm all about the funny tattoos. So, yeah, shout out to Sean for getting a very creative tattoo and very funny tattoo for his first tattoo. I'm actually gonna put the link of it in the comments so you guys can see his tattoo. Here's a little YouTube video from my comedy channel. But
what was it? Yeah, if you guys leather with tattoos, fucking comment and
hey,
Chris, what? Huh?
Chris Bailey just joined.
Oh, what's up, Chris?
So
tattoos weird ones in the comments. But what were you saying, Luke?
So I've got some news. I want to close out the episode with
You're pregnant.
I'm very pregnant.
You're glowing. I knew there was something different about you. You can only drink wine for the first month, and that's it, Luke.
That's unless you live in Reading, then you could smoke and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can survive drinking
not
the water,
not
at the same time.
No.
So I've been talking with Ed from Steel City, and Chris from Chaplains, and Chris Bailey from the Sound Bank, and we are working on a live streaming event coming up soon. We'll have more details while the shutdown's going on to help support those venues and to help to support local musicians, because once this is all over, we still need our venues here, and I don't think people realize how many different businesses are really going to be shutting down and not being able to go on with the shutdown going on.
I really hope it's not many, man. There's just way too many good places.
There's a lot of good places, but I think that's the scary thing that a lot of people don't realize is I own a digital marketing agency, for those who don't know. So I've been talking with a lot of business owners. I've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings and a lot of conferences on the phone, and it's kind of scary for a lot of business owners. A lot of them don't know if they're going to be able to reopen, so support your local businesses as much as you can. We will have more announcements about what's going on with all the music venues and a musical event as soon as we get all the details. I'll let you guys know. But you want to add anything? You want to add anything while we're going? The wine is almost done, so we are almost done.
I mean, I know my beer's done, but the show's not over until your wine's done and my beer's done. That's it. It's the official sign off there. But for me, some things I've been curious about, especially this time where it's like, you're self-reflecting because you have a lot of time in your hands.
Hmm.
Um, just curious, anyone who wants to share in the comments, what you've been doing during this time, like, I guess, work on yourself, better yourself. It can be something simple like, fucking clean the house. That's always a good thing to do. For me, I'm actually starting to like, pivot more stuff in entertainment and like engaging in certain things I wanted to do and see if I still want to do them. So tomorrow morning, I'm actually taking a master class for voice acting, and I'm pretty stoked on that.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour class with Steve Blum. He's a really renowned voice actor. Been working in the industry for like 30 years, and he's done a lot of the voices that I've loved over the years. And I know people that are listening probably know Steve Blum through like Cowboy Bebop, or he's done shit on Futurama.
Okay.
Disenchantment, he's been recently in. Really good voice actor. So it's
Okay.
pretty stoked at that seminar and be able to have that chance. But share what you guys are doing during this time. Really cool to see what's up and mimic those. Maybe do those little crafty hobbies and stuff. It'd be neat.
Yeah, I've been. I taught myself how to use Final Cut Pro. We talked about that last episode.
That's fucking rad. All the thumbnails and everything too. You've been working on the channel.
Yeah, I've actually been. So one of the things I've been doing this week is really pushing, because since everybody's doing tons of video now and live streaming, and everybody's trying to do YouTube shows and things like that. I've been working on learning a lot of YouTube marketing, like how to get more subscribers, things like that. So I've been testing a couple different things that you can purchase for that.
Final Cut Pro.
Final Uncut Pro.
Hell yeah,
man. Yeah. No. She's making a Lego model.
Either they're a logo model.
Yeah.
I learned how to draw a cat too recently. I was reteaching myself how to draw dumb stuff. So I not dumb stuff, but like just like simple things. So I recently retaught myself to draw a cat. It was hilarious.
Maybe that's something I should do, is get back into drawing, because that was something I did in middle school.
We got so much time, man. I just want to share that shit. Just fucking get the creativity out. We got nothing but fucking time right now.
All right, let's leave this off with
What fucking time?
That's
the last thing I just said.
Juan, let's leave this off with name like a band or like a musician people should check out, or like a TV show or a movie that you watch that you really like that you think everybody should check out. And I'll do one for mine.
Just one overall, or one of like it's kind of a.
However many you want to.
It's album. I definitely would check out what came out. Oh my goodness, it was the other day. I already forgot the name of the artist. But anyway, great movie that's on Amazon Prime. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a classic. If you haven't watched that, fucking great movie. Always gets me in a good mood. For my video game people out there, on the Nintendo Switch, I've been playing Bento, a little sushi puzzle game that's fun. As for shows, I have been watching, because I love wrestling, but it's this thing called Beyond the Mat, the dark history of wrestling that Vice has been doing. Even if you're not a fan of wrestling, watching this stuff like opens your eyes to the behind the scenes of not just that business, but entertainment in general. There's a lot of like the Chris Ben, if you've heard of these names, Chris Benoit, that whole controversy is brought up, and they have like a couple episodes on that. And the band I was listening to recently, they're called, it's Tricot. They're a Japanese math rock band. Has been doing some pretty cool stuff lately. They just released an EP.
Cool. Awesome.
What about you, my dude?
All right, so last night I actually watched, and I want to get the name right really quick. It was, I want to say it was a British movie, but it was released on Netflix. It's The Girl with All the Gifts.
Yeah, that one's great.
It's a zombie movie, and I'm a huge fan of zombie movies. Like, it's the only like horror thing that really gets me. I had like weird zombies dreams the whole night. But that was like blew me. Oh wow, it came out in 2016. So yeah, like I'm gonna guess it was a British movie. I loved it. Like it reminded me of the first time I watched 28 Days Later.
Okay.
Just because it was very like, there have been zombie movies that have come out before, but this one was very, very different. It had like a little bit of a different take on like what the zombies, like how they came about. Like the whole thing was just a very different take. Like you didn't really know like what was going on, or that there were even zombies in the beginning of it. It was a really good movie.
Last Train to Busan is awesome.
But Last Train to Busan, yes,
that's a good movie. If you like that, Snowpiercer's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I will plug Train to Busan. I saw a preview for that. Like, I want to say like, I don't know how old it is. I would feel like it was 5 years. I don't know when it came out.
I think it was 2002, 2010. Sorry, I don't remember when that. I don't remember when that came out. Honestly, let me check it out. We got Google. What you were saying?
What is this Google you speak of?
You search shit that gives you shit back.
It came out in 2016. I saw a preview for it around then, but it was only it's a movie that was made in Korea. It's all subtitles. Dude. Do not let that sway you from watching it.
Yeah, there's so many good movies. Like The Platform's a good movie. It's a foreign film that's on Netflix.
I haven't watched that yet.
Dude, it's fucking nuts. It's like I didn't get a huge takeaway from it. Like it's like I want to watch it again. Still fun. Like, it's a good movie to watch. It's a really great thriller. Or Parasite. Okay. Parasite's fucking amazing. Watch foreign films. You know, listen to your local bands. Watch foreign films. But if you have local friends too that do movies, then support them too. But foreign films are shit.
Dakota's on right now.
Oh,
yeah, I want to give a shout out to all my buddies that like are in the music field that are that actually like are sound guys or guitar technicians. Yeah, like I have a lot of friends that are professionally tour with some huge bands. My buddy Kyle tours with Scott Stapp from Creed. My buddy Dakota, like, dude, like he's done like guitar teching for Rome and Sublime. Like
that's awesome,
I want to
all you people doing dope stuff. That's so cool,
dude. I have some very talented friends, and the amount of the people that they have toured with, like I feel very blessed to know them. I feel really bad for them right now because like that's what they do for a living, and like they're not going to be out for a couple months now. So make sure you're supporting your local musicians and listening to their music, sharing their stuff online. That's how you can really help the local artists and everything.
Before I forget, shout out to Stand Atlantic. Stand Atlantic is a dope pop punk band. I recall the lead singer when she came to the area. I think she was doing a solo tour at the time. They were really nice people, down to the people. Stand Atlantic from Australia, but also that's the album I actually want to tout. I forgot about this, and I can't believe it. Thundercat. The new Thundercat that just came out is fucking fire. Everything he puts out's awesome, but it's like funky and jazzy. And the dude just rips. He's like the fucking like the Black Les Claypool or something, man. He's nuts. I don't want to like compare him like that, you know, on the nose or what have you, but he's just fucking fire.
Sick. Yeah. So I want to do a shout out to check out the Color Fred. Fred used to be in Taking Back Sunday. He was on like my favorite album, Louder Now. We've played a couple shows with Color Fred. I've known Fred for years. Great. I couldn't say enough good things about Fred. Such a humble and good guy. They just put out a single this last week. Check it out. It's sick. Also, check out a band called Rivals.
Rivals are rad. Such cool people, too. Is her name Chelsea? Is the singer? I can't remember her name.
Dude, I can literally see her face right now. I see her.
Her and the one guitarist, they're just nice people.
Mickett is the guitarist. He was actually in the first episode or second episode of Dave.
Really?
Yeah.
The secretary. Right. Yeah, with the haircut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I remember that.
Check out Rivals. We played with them when we opened for Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. They were touring with Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, and they blew us away. Her voice was ridiculous. It was just like I'm not a huge fan of a lot of female singers, but Kaylee is lead singer. I'm like, I see her posts like every day. She's an amazing graphic designer. She does She'll do like T-shirt logos and everything. So check her out if you need a T-shirt logo. But they were amazing live. They did a really cool, sick cover of "Heathens" by 21 Pilots that you can check out on YouTube. It's got like
I forgot about that.
millions of views. They were awesome. And then check out our local boys, Andros.
Shout out Andros.
Yeah, Lansdale. And also,
shout out Danger Club. Fucking my buddies in Danger Club. I love those guys.
Yeah, they just released something, didn't they?
Yep, they did the live on Kevin this past Tuesday, and it's really good. Like they're tight, they're killing it. I love their energy, man. And like it's a band that's I don't see going away anytime soon. They have some really good traction going.
Yeah, and then check out another band that we've played a lot of shows with called Amora.
Their music video is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I've been watching those guys since they started, and the evolution of that band is super impressive. They've just gotten so tight in the last like year. I feel like they really like found their sound, and they've just been working their ass off with like promoting themselves and working on their craft. They just released a music video, so go and check them out.
I'm here soon.
Yeah. So, and then we're going to be releasing some videos. We just did a Dashboard Confessional cover acoustic. You can check that out on our Facebook. And then we also did Through the Winter. We did an acoustic version that's on our Facebook. So share it, like it, make sure you're supporting your local bands, and tune in next time.
Yep, because you're out of wine and I'm out of beer.
I am.
I thought
out of wine.
That was now you're out of wine and I'm out of beer. So
that was like a step.
As always.
All right, Jen. Hope you pass out soon. Guys, have a good night.
Love you, Jen. Love you guys. Take care. Be safe out there. Bye,
Lizzie.
Gotta